Brethren, my name is Pastor BITA MORWABE, and I live in Kisi town. That's why I preach the gospel. In the recent past, there's a lot of news that has gone viral on the internet and on social media concerning the raising of the dead. There's an act that was done by a colleague down in South Africa, and everybody's like, what is this? I want to say this. First, we have to really make a difference between raising of the dead and resurrection. In all history and in all fairness, with all my theological understanding, it is only Jesus Christ that was resurrected. Because once you resurrect, you're not supposed to die again. Even Lazarus was not resurrected. He was raised. He was resuscitated. Even Jairus' daughter, even Dorcas, they were not resurrected. Jesus resurrected. And we are sure that he will not die again because he resurrected. Now, concerning the issue that is coming up and everybody is castigating, I think the question should not be whether Pastor ALPH LUKAU raised a man back to life. The question should be, why are we not doing it? Is it not biblical? Is it against the principles of the Bible to raise a dead person? Besides, before we discuss on the manner in which it took place, is it something that is supposed to take place? That should be the question in the church today. Pastor ALPH LUKAU might have done it in a way that maybe causes suspicion. But the question is it impossible? Are there no men of God that have done it in the past? Why should the church rise like this is something that cannot be done? But I want to make it clear, especially for those who are saying that if men of God are raising the dead, they should go to every other place and go to mortuary and raise everybody. Now I want to say this to you. Raising of the dead is part of our assignment. As it's written in Matthew 10 verse 8. When we heal the sick, nobody complains. When we cast out demons, nobody complains. When we cleanse the lepers, nobody complains. But when we raise the dead, everybody says like this is impossible. And I want to make it clear to the church. Raising of the dead is given to us as part of our assignment. But it has a purpose. When Lazarus was raised by Jesus, there was a purpose. So God cannot raise everybody like my friends say, raise for us Mandela, raise for us this. It doesn't have to work like that. God permits certain circumstances and occasions when the dead are raised for a reason. Dorcas was raised for a reason. Jairus' daughter was raised for a reason. And nobody says that there cannot be a reason worthy enough for God to allow a man of God to raise the dead. And I think ALPH LUKAU cannot be the first one who has done this. I have read in history, including the great evangelist Leonard Ponke. Nobody raised an alarm about it. Maybe the manner of the coffin. But in the Bible, Jesus stopped a funeral procession and he touched the coffin and a person came out. All I'm saying is, what has happened is not something that has never happened. Many men of God have done it. Maybe the church should question the manner, and I think Pastor ALPH LUKAU stands a better chance to explain. The church should not attack itself on something we are actually, which is part of our assignment. So Lazarus was raised for a purpose. Everybody's raised for a purpose. We cannot raise everybody. There are also those who die never to be raised for a purpose as well. We cannot say that is truly unbiblical. to raise the dead. We cannot say it's truly impossible to raise the dead. You can go all over history. Many dead people have been brought back to life for a particular purpose. For this particular case, I have no idea what exactly transpired, but I can say the dead can be raised. But that raising of the dead is not the same as resurrection. For when you resurrect, you never die again. But when you are raised back to life, you are raised for a purpose, for a mission, but you can die again after the accomplishment of the mission. God bless you. Let's move forward with the gospel, and let's analyze critically everything before we make statements. God bless you.